Bread has been a symbol of life for millennia, woven into our history, language, and daily rituals. It once sustained civilizations, fueling builders and explorers, and was the staff of life through famine and hardship. But today's supermarket loaf, wrapped in plastic and engineered for shelf life, is a far cry from the bread that built our world. We've transformed a source of strength into a source of modern unease. This change was gradual, hidden in the evolution of mills and bakeries. The bread of our ancestors was dense, flavorful, and packed with whole grain nutrition. Now bread is light, sweet, and designed for convenience, stripped of the elements that made it nourishing. The staff of life may now be contributing to health problems that were once rare. Modern bread's story is one of unintended consequences. We altered the grain, changed how we milled it, and replaced natural processes with chemical shortcuts. Each step, taken in the name of progress, overlooked the delicate biology of grain and the human gut. Food is more than fuel, it's information for our bodies. The soft, white loaf we accept as normal is a recent, strange invention in human history. By examining bread's journey, we see how a food of resilience became, for many, a source of inflammation and confusion. This isn't about blame. It's about rediscovery and reclaiming what we've lost. For our ancestors, bread was survival itself. The cultivation of grain allowed humanity to settle, build communities, and plan for the future. Grains could be stored, providing reliable food through harsh seasons, a monumental leap from hunter-gatherer uncertainty. Ancient bread was a whole food, stone ground, using the entire grain, endosperm, germ, and bran. This provided energy, protein, fibre, and a wealth of vitamins and minerals. Slow fermentation, using wild yeasts and bacteria, made bread more digestible and nutritious. Sourdough starters were precious, passed down through generations. The fermentation process neutralized phytic acid and broke down gluten, unlocking minerals and making bread easier to digest. Bread was more than sustenance. It was medicine, a testament to harmony with nature. It was a partnership between farmer, miller, baker, and the microbial world. The Industrial Revolution brought the steel roller mill, forever changing bread. High-speed rollers separated bran and germ from the endosperm, producing pure white flour on an industrial scale. White flour had a longer shelf life and made lighter, softer bread, quickly becoming a status symbol. But in discarding the bran and germ, we lost fibre, vitamins, minerals, and essential fats. The staff of life was hollowed out, replaced by empty calories. The new bread was mostly starch, causing rapid blood sugar spikes and lacking nutrients. Governments responded by enriching white flour with synthetic vitamins, a crude fix for a problem of our own making. Nature's complex synergy of nutrients was lost. Synthetic enrichment couldn't replicate it. Bread became a food engineered for industry, not human health. This shift set the stage for today's health challenges. The transformation was complete, from whole, nourishing food to a processed product. The consequences were subtle at first, but profound over time. Our bodies can't thrive on empty calories alone. The grain itself changed with industrial agriculture. Ancient grains like einkorn, emmer and spelt grew in diverse fields, adapted to local climates, and were rich in nutrients. Their complex genetics made them resilient and often easier to digest. Modern wheat, bred for high yield and uniformity, replaced them. Nutrition was rarely a priority. The result? Monoculture crops with less diversity and lower mineral content. Modern wheat's gluten is more problematic for digestion, linked to rising sensitivities. We traded diversity and nutrition for abundance and efficiency. In seeking more, we lost the nourishing qualities that once defined our bread. The art of patience, slow fermentation, was lost in modern baking. Sourdough, using wild yeasts and bacteria, transforms dough over many hours. This process unlocks nutrition, breaks down phytic acid, and pre-digests gluten, making bread more digestible. Slow fermentation lowers the glycemic index and increases mineral bioavailability. Many who can't tolerate commercial bread find sourdough easier to digest. The depth of flavour and nutrition from slow fermentation can't be replicated by fast, industrial methods. Modern baking traded this living, nutrient-enhancing process for speed and chemicals. The result, bread that's less nourishing and harder on our bodies. Patience was the key to bread's power. We lost more than flavour. We lost health benefits honed over millennia. Industrial bakeries prioritise speed, consistency and profit. Slow fermentation is replaced by commercial yeast and chemical additives. Dough rises in hours, not days, with no time for natural transformation. Chemical conditioners, emulsifiers and enzymes create a soft, uniform loaf, but strip away nutrition. Phytic acid remains, minerals are locked away, and gluten is undigested. Added sugars and refined flour spike blood sugar, fueling chronic health issues. The industrial loaf is engineered for appearance and shelf life, not nourishment. Many experience bloating and discomfort from these modern breads. What looks like bread doesn't act like bread in our bodies. Convenience has come at the cost of true nourishment. The story of bread is also one of hope. Knowing what we've lost shows us how to reclaim real, nourishing bread. The answer isn't to abandon bread, but to seek better ingredients and methods. Choose whole grain, stone ground flour and slow fermentation. Look for simple ingredients: flour, water, salt. Support local bakers who honour tradition, or learn to bake your own sourdough. Baking connects us to a lineage stretching back thousands of years. Cultivating a sourdough starter is a simple, rewarding act of reclamation. Seek out heritage grains for unique flavours and better nutrition. By demanding diverse, nutritious bread, we support resilient agriculture. Reclaiming bread is about health, tradition and a stronger future. Real food, made with care, is the foundation of a strong life. The power to change is, quite literally, in our hands.